What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Rail. So in today's video, I want to show you guys how to shut down the 3 most popular plays from Gun Bunch tight end. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So in today's video, like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to shut down 3 of the most popular formations using this defense right here, and that defense is the 3-3-5 odd. Now, I'm personally inside of the Dolphins playbook, but I do believe 3-3-5 odd is also in the Ravens playbook, and it's in another playbook, but I'll put it in the description. So if you want to know all the playbooks that 3-3-5 odd is in, make sure you check the description. So let me go into personnel as far as defense goes. So what I recommend you to do is this position right here, you want to put your best linebacker, because we're actually going to be putting this guy in man cover. So right here, I do have Demario Davis, or you could have put in Quan Alexander. He's a nice addition as well, but I think Demario Davis will actually do pretty fine. Even though I think Quan Alexander is fast, I'm not sure. I didn't actually check the depth chart. I just picked the Saints, and then I picked the Cardinals for offense, and then I just went ahead and loaded up. So that's how I recommend you do it. So your best linebacker will go here, your most athletic one. Now, the alignment, of course, just 3 good pass rushers. We're not doing anything special with them. Now, you want to make sure you put safeties at linebacker. So I have PJ Williams here, and I do have Marcus Williams here. Whoever will be fine at safety. Now at corner, obviously it's up to you, but at safeties, I do recommend you putting people who can cover a little bit. Now, in this particular spot right here, you actually want to put your best, I would say put your best corner, and you'll see why in a second. So I'll probably take Lattimore away, and I'll put Lattimore up top. And in this scenario, I probably would put Jenkins here. It don't have to be specifically this spot, but you just want to put Jenkins at your middle linebacker. And then from this point, just put any cornerback out here. I think Jameson's fast, I believe. Not sure, but you just want to put some speed out there. Saints don't really have the best DBs, and I'm a Saints fan, so this is pre-update as well. So they should have Bradley Roby and some other people. So should be updated in Madden pretty soon, or by the time you guys do see this video, it probably will be updated. But I recommend you putting your best cornerback here, and you'll see why in a second. So what you want to do is actually come down to cover 6, and you want to flip it just like this. So you want to make sure you have auto flip off. So I will show you that. Now, I will be showing you against the run, so I'll show you inside zone. I will show you halfback off tackle. And the 3 plays that I'm showing you, of course, is going to be inside switch, I'm showing you curl flat corner, and I'm showing you PA boot over, because we're going to use the same setup, and it's going to stop 3 of these plays. One thing I do need to mention before I go any further is that I need you to understand something. So the setups I'm giving you are stopping the 3 main plays that I just told you, like the 3 most basic setups out of these 3 plays. So what I need you to understand is that you might be looking at this defense and saying, Rel, you could throw it here. Rel, you could do that. Well, Rel, I could do this. Yes, it's easy for you to say that if you're watching the defense. Like, if you're seeing me do it, you're seeing my setups. Of course, you can say, I could do this, I could do that. But one thing you have to understand is that I'm showing you how to stop the meta setup. So when people hop into Gun Bunch tight end or audible to it, there's only a couple things they're doing out of it for most people. Now, there are some Gun Bunch tight end gurus out there who live and breathe Gun Bunch tight end. It still would fare pretty well, but there's minor adjustments you'd have to make here and there. So I only want to talk about the meta setups. I just needed to make sure you understood that, because some people, think that if I give you the setup, then that means you can use it versus whatever they might throw at you. That's not the case at all. So just wanted to take the time to say that. So let's actually start off with halfback off tackle, which most people don't run halfback off tackle. Normally they're going to run inside zone, but I'll show you how to run defense fair. So as far as the setup goes, you want to actually spread your D line. So left on a directional pad, up for spread. Now I like to spread my linebackers, so that's right on the directional, spreading linebackers. I'm just going to move the linebackers out. Now from here, I like to double tap the left directional, and it's going to pull up the D line. And you want to hit it again, a quick adjust, and pull up the D line assignments. And the linebacker is actually considered a defensive lineman in the 3-3-5 formation. So you want to press square on Demario Davis, and you want to man him up to D hop right here, or the inside receiver basically in a bunch. You want to man him up just like that. Now from this point on, what you want to do is actually just take the double tap triangle. It'll go to your adjustments. You want to take square and actually put him in an outside quarter just like this. And also, I'm trying to learn how to slow down talking. I know you guys said I talk too fast, and it's just because I want to get out a lot to you guys, and I don't want the video being like 20 minutes long for something that only should be about 10 minutes. So that's why normally I talk fast, but I'm trying to practice on slowing down for you guys. So what you want to do is double tap triangle, select triangle here, and then actually put him in an inside quarter just like this. And I like to blitz my user, of course. And now for the last adjustment I like to do is double tap triangle, select circle, and actually put him in deep path just like this. And this is my favorite way to stop just about every setup, every play out of Gun Bunch tight end, every popular play. Like I said, there's things you can do. You might be saying, well, the flats are open on that side, well, yeah, they are. Well, that quarter flat might get glitched out, and I can do this and that and this and that, or oh, I can actually glitch this guy out, or hey, here I can glitch this. You know, it's easy to say that when you're looking at it, but I want to show you why I actually like this setup. But first, let's talk about the run. The last thing I do want to say is quarterback attain, just like that. Now, it doesn't matter that you're on a quarterback attain angle, so if you want to stand anywhere up in here, that's fine. I like standing right here to where I'm outside of quarterback attain. That's just me, but let me kind of show you your responsibility. So you want to actually go right here, and you want to be able to shoot that gap right there. Now, in game, it's going to be a lot easier to shoot. I'm just trying to use 2 controllers, but I'm going to hop into replay really quick and just show you, because I want to spend a little bit of time talking about the run, because that's what you're going to face the most when people see you in this defense. So the person that's responsible for blocking you is actually that receiver right here, number 4. This is actually Ronald Moore, I believe, isn't it? I forgot his first name, but his last name is Moore. But he's the rookie receiver. But regardless, you basically just want to beat him. And if you don't, that's fine, because what's going to happen a lot of times is going to just get cluttered, and it's going to make it hard for the running back to kind of, you know, see where to go. Basically, like the user's going to be hard for him to run. You can tell all you're doing is looking for a shed. We get a shed, that's fine. You know, it's just basically, it's not like a shoot the gap, blow it up for the halfback off tackle, but it's pretty much saying, you know, you're not going to be able to find a hole to run in. So, again, the setup, spread our defensive line, spread out linebackers, double tap the left directional, select square, man them up on circle, take double tap triangle, take square, put them in a quarter, double tap triangle, take triangle, put him in a quarter as well, inside quarter, boom. And the last adjustment, I mean, it's not necessary, but I love to take circle and put them in a deep half. Now, you may or may not have enough time on that, depending on how fast you are with your setups. Go ahead and double tap right here. Now, I'll show you the run one more time, and then after that, I'll basically show you the inside zone, show you 3 pass plays, and that'll be the video. So you want to try to actually get that gap. You can tell off tackle. Wow, Jesus, look at that animation. But off tackle, if they're running that, I suggest you probably just moving your user. So let me just go ahead and set this up for you real quick. All right, boom. So if they wanted to spam off tackle, what I would suggest you do is probably just come straight down. So instead of just trying to take this angle right here, because when they run inside zone, that's the angle you're going to take. So you're going to be about right here, and you're going to come down, and you're going to be able to blow it up going that way. But if they're running off tackle, your best bet is probably just to go outside. So let me kind of show you that. So your best bet is to come here. As you can tell right there, I did get through. So off tackle, you kind of want to change it up. Now I'll go into replay really quick and show you, because it's really important that you understand how to stop the run out of this, because if you don't, then you're just going to get toted on, which I put out gameplay showing me getting toted on because I didn't have run defense for it. But you're going to be able to tell, if you can just come straight down with your user, you're going to see the gap open up, because like I said, the receiver is the one responsible for you. So if you can beat that receiver there's going to be a wide open hole. Now I can't guarantee you'll make the tackle, because we are talking about EA here, but I can guarantee you'll get in a position to be able to make that tackle. So next thing I do want to show you is the inside zone, and as you can tell, you can see how fast you can set the defense up, because it doesn't take long, and blitzing the user is optional. You don't really have to, and I like standing right here. So let's go inside zone. So with inside zone, what you're going to realize, oh, and also in that audible, a lot of times people will slide and move. If that happens, I like backing my corner off on the right side. So you just want to press triangle, press individual, press X, and you want to hit up on the right stick, and that's going to back off your corner. So that's what I suggest you do if you notice your corner like press on his own. But inside zone, you're going to be able to come here, and then you're going to be able to fly in there, and more than likely you're going to be able to make the play. It's almost the same way as halfback off tackle. You just need to go a little bit faster, because you're just trying to make sure that receiver cannot block you. So as long as that receiver doesn't block you, you're going to be able to come in untouched. Now if you know that if it's like 3rd and 1, this is what I like to do. So if it's like 3rd and 1, you're like, okay, I got a feeling for sure he's going to run the ball, or I really believe he's going to run it. So let's say the audible to inside zone. And you see how the cornerback press. Now, you can leave it if you want, but I like backing them off. But like I said, that's up to you. But you know how I told you, stand right here. Now, if you know they're running inside zone, I recommend you just kind of cheat right here. And what's going to happen is you'll be able to just come. And then you see how I was able to whip around my user. Now, that is the CPU running the ball, so they're going to like cut it back all crazy. But you're pretty much just trying to blow it up by yourself. You're basically shooting that gap. So let me go ahead and show you that right here. So what you'll be able to notice is that when you stand right there, you actually are able to beat that wide receiver. You see how he's not able to block you. So we're coming in straight free. Now, like I said, that's the CPU doing that. So, I mean, if they got crazy run stick like that, then, you know, good luck, basically, the way Madden is playing. But, you're pretty much guaranteed to stop the run. I'm going to say that. Like, you'll be in the backfield. And if you want to see the gameplay, make sure you go check out when I played a number 8 ranked player. And then kind of fast forward towards the end of the game. That's actually when I switched to this specific defense that I'm showing you right now. So next thing I want to show you, what you probably came here for, is PA good over. So let's go and set this up, because I want to show you what this looks like. So, and I want to explain to you why we do the adjustments that we do. So let me go and set it up, boom, right here. Now I like the quarterback attain just like this, and we're still going to stand right here because I like this guy right here in the quarterback attain. Now if you want him to rush by himself, then all you need to do is just kind of move in. That's the easiest way to do it. Or if you want to, you can actually double tap the left directional, select triangle, and then just blitz him just like this. Now it's up to you. Like I said, the easiest way would just be moving yourself out here to where, or moving yourself inside to where he's the one actually blitzing. So that's if you want him to do like an actual pass rush instead of just quarterback attaining, because you really only need this quarterback attain and PA boot over to kind of help out. But regardless, I'm going to get into it. So your responsibility is just coming here and then watching the circle and then lurking back for the delay fade to let me release them, which they were not letting me release them. But that's pretty much how your user pattern is going to go. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the replay and show you the back end and show you why I love this against PA boot over. Because what most people will do, they'll go like from trips to and audible to bunch tight end for a PA boot over. And about time they're done, their players are set, your defense will already be set. I promise you that. But your responsibility is what you just see me do. So what's going to happen is, in this particular play, this quarter flat is actually not going to be able to get out here. So you're basically already knowing that. So that's why our user, when you see PA boot over action, so when you see this action right here where they actually do a play action, and you know for a fact it's PA boot over, you need to actually work across those linebackers, and then your job is to actually come right here and take away this window right here. So once you take that window away, you're good. Now if you want to, you know, if you have time, you could actually just come and try to lurk this, and I'll show you that here in a second, because our 3-recs actually do a great job. Our vertical hook and 3-rec are just going to sit right here. So a lot of times they'll actually play the tight end without even trying to, and for some odd reason when you're on this hash mark, sometimes this person blitzes. Not sure what that's about, but this person right here normally play the delay fade. Like, it'd be hard for them to do it, and you'll have enough time. And the reason we put a deep half, if he doesn't get all congested, and you know, it's hit or miss, but you can tell that can get open. That's why I actually put the deep half and I back him off, just so he can play that, because technically that is the weak spot of this defense, is if they actually hit that seam. Now the good thing for us is that not a lot of people actually will make that read, honestly, in this particular defense, because it's not something that's screaming wide open. It's just, you know, if EA gives you good animation, then you'll actually get the play. That's pretty much what it is. So if you kind of want to do your best to stop it, just press triangle, press X for individual, press X, and then go ahead and back them up a little bit, and then quarterback attain. And then what you're going to be able to notice, am I in PA boot over? Okay, cool. So you want to see this. When you see the action, you'll come here, and then you can lurk there, and then about time they release that delay fade, you can actually work back. So that's the way your user pattern should be, because triangle, the reason we put our best cornerback up top, I should say, right here, Lattimore, because he's actually going to be the one that matches onto this crosser route. And normally, you know, crosser routes are going to be man. Actually, no. Okay, hold on. So who matched him? Okay, so the safety actually matched him. So if you want the cornerback to match, there's actually 2 setups that I do use. Should go ahead and say that. So if you made it this far in the video, congrats, because you'll get to see my second setup. So if they want to spam that crosser, take triangle and actually put him in a middle third, and then take circle and put him in a deep half. So what's going to happen now is that we're forcing this player to actually match onto that crosser route, which I'll go ahead and show you now. So we can still stand by right here, and let's go make sure we are in PA boot over. Take R1. Oh, I'm not talking about take X, put them on delay fade. Jesus Christ. But let me kind of show you what this looks like. So we see PA boot over action. You don't want to go this way, and then you want to come back and kind of help out on that, and then you kind of want to lurk back for that delay fade, if that can make sense. So that's one way you can do it. As you can tell, you can still run it the first way I showed you. It's just that safety, the other side safety will actually match. So if you wanted to, you can actually move Lattimore from here to over here, and then run the first variation where this guy matches. But if you don't want this guy matching, put him in the middle third, and what's going to happen is Lattimore is actually going to match onto this right here, which normally is your best cornerback, so normally it wouldn't be this bad, but that's why you kind of want to bait that if you want to. Or like I said, you can actually just come here and then circle back and then come right here. Just up to you, depends on how you want to do it. And like I said, you could tell sometimes the deep half will play it, sometimes he doesn't. Like, for whatever reason, he kind of stutters right there, and that's just something that, you know, you have to be aware of. So I wish I could tell you that there's nothing you can do about it. It's almost unguardable at this particular point in Madden. One of the more unfortunate things that's in the game. So if somebody's spamming that, I just recommend trying to man up the outside, but normally you'll be fine. So let me just show you this first setup. So I recommend just doing this first setup, to be real. This is my favorite setup by far. To me, it works the best. So one more time, I'll show you PA boot. I know you're tired of seeing a PA boot, but let me just show it to you, because I still want to get in these other setups. So boom, you can come there, lurk there, and then about time they send that delay fade, you'll normally be good. So that's my favorite setup. But like I said, let's go ahead and keep moving on. So let's talk about curl flat corner. So curl flat corner, most people either set it up like this way. Let me actually show that, because I did it too fast. So most people set it up like this, like some variation of like this. They may take this guy, put him like that. They may take X, put him back like this, but take square, put him on a streak, Like they may run it either one of these ways, but regardless of which way they run it, you're gonna be fine regardless. So let's say they did it this way, right? So let's do the same setup I just told you. I'm gonna set it up real fast because I'm running a little late on time, and I don't want this video being terribly long. So let's go ahead and spread our line like we talked about. So normally people will run it like this. Now your job is just a flat. So of course, you know, you can go here and then you can help out, but as you can tell, we pretty much have a body for every area of the field. So they will not be able to run that backside corner out that most people know and love. So your user pretty much almost has nothing to do. Now, last thing I want to show you is inside switch, and there's a lot of different variations to this play, but the most popular one by far is taking them, putting them on a slant and motion them across, and then they'll take X and actually smart route his route to make it ran a lot shorter. This is the most popular setup, so let me go ahead and show you this, and that'll be the video. So I still like to man up him, do the same exact adjustments, back him off a little bit just so we can actually have help. And then what you're going to do here is actually, I forgot to motion him, but regardless, you can follow that. You can come up here, you know, I forgot to motion him, of course, but I do want to show you that motion, and then that'll be the video. But you can tell, I mean, even if they ran it that way, you'll still have it bagged. But like I said, nobody's ever going to run it that way, but it'll be bagged if somebody did. But let me go ahead and set it up for you real quick. There we go. I like to blitz my user. Now, blitzing your user is optional. I hope you know that. Let's go and take this guy in motion mode. You can tell this is what the play looks like. This is what we look like. And then let's go and snap the ball. So what you're going to notice is that we almost have nothing to guard. The only chance they have is square. That is literally the only chance. You can tell even with the broken play, everybody's just pretty much man matched. And you have 3 good pass rushers rushing to the quarterback. So they're almost not going to have anything to throw it to, honestly. And it's going to just do a really good job. And like I said, please keep in mind that, you know, they don't have to run these particular setups. This is just the most popular setups that I face when I run into bunch tight ends. And like I said, the 3-rec does such a great job that you if you wanted to, you can lurk this for a little bit, but you need to make sure you come back here, because if you don't, the 3-rec will let up. As you can tell, actually this time he followed him through. Now there's a couple times where he'll actually let up, and then this will be wide open for a one-play touchdown if you don't go guard that. So I do suggest anytime you see a backside slant, go guard it. And the reason we like manning up the outside, well, this player too, is because he'll actually go play the hard flat. So that just, you know, creates this, that lets the 3-rec be able to run with this. I think that's why it's like that, honestly. But like I said, I'm not sure on the Pacific, but regardless of that, the only throw they have is this flat route, and he does match it, but just late. So if they throw this, we have a man coming, so they're not going to gain like, you know, 10, 12 yards unless, you know, he just gets juked out his socks or just trucked or something that you can't control. But regardless, you can tell everything's pretty much strapped up. The only real throw they have is this right here, and nobody's really wanting to throw that. And if they do, you can tell this 3-rec does match. So you do have a chance. Like, there's other things you can do. Like I said, you're not going to be able to stop everything. You're just going to make the read tough, you know. So, like, right here, who's open, you know. Like I said, he could probably throw this, but look, I have a safety who will probably animate on it. So, like I said, it just does a great job. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I do hope you have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.